So, good morning guys, I'm Chris, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris the 3D Maker. As you can see, if you're in the market for a 3D printer and it's on a budget and you're looking to get started, I've got a printer right down here which can actually be the answer to your prayers. So what we're going to do, if it sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and stick around. I'm going to unbox it today and we're going to talk about it. Let's get into it. So, as promised, I said we were going to get the 3D printer out and talk about it. So, the printer we've got it itself is not Bambu. It's actually, let's get the tech specs up here. It's actually a heavy box montage. Don't know if you can see that. So, judging by that big thump on the desk, it is yet another 3D printer. It is another Core XY machine. It has got, you can't actually see what it is, you might be able to see if you read the tape. So we've got, so you can't see my address, whatever. We've got an Elegoo Centauri Carbon. Right, why have I bought this? Now, I've always been a Bambu Labs user, going back from the P1S, the P1P, and you know, I've now got the H2S and obviously the X2D. So why have I bought this printer? A few reasons really. Now, there's been so much hype around, well I wouldn't say hype, but maybe hatred towards, so obviously this came out 2 years ago I think, and it caused a lot of stir because it was originally going to be released as a colour unit, which we then subsequently got the Centauri Carbon 2, which I've not got. So Elegoo, if you see this video, please consider sending me one to review. Yeah, the Centauri Carbon. So let's just, I'm going to run down the tech specs, then we'll get it out of the box, and then we'll set it up, and then we'll just have a look to see if it actually is still comparable to, you know, if it's still worth your money nowadays. And as usual, my tablet's gone, not playing. Right, so it is a Core XY machine and it's actually £239 on the Elegoo website. It's pretty good. So it's a 256 by 256 machine. It reckons it's going to print speed of 500mm a second, acceleration up to 10,000 with a maximum up to 20,000. You're not going to be printing that speed at all. So dual gear extruder, brass hardened steel nozzle, again good, it's 0.4mm, blah 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 blah. Bed temperature up to 110, which is absolutely perfect for some of your more exotic materials, and the nozzle temperature of 320. You see, that's interesting, it's got the nozzle temperature of 320 because the X2D's only got to 300. P1S is 300. P1P I wouldn't even know because you wouldn't even try printing. In the H2S I think it's 300 as well. So that's really interesting. But I'm not sure why they've released it. That's very strange. Something we need to look into. But anyway, right, so Centauri Carbon, there is going to be the, I think it's, what's it called? The pallet, it's not pallet system, but it's called the canvas system, which has been released for this now to upgrade this to the to the Centauri Carbon 2 basically. So I have got that on order. When it comes, it will fit this. That'll be another video. And there's obviously hundreds of videos out there who's already doing it, but I've not got mine yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get this out of the box, see what you get in the box, and then we'll set it up, press start, and see what. I'll probably guess by my videos, it's not scripted. I try not to, because I just want to give it like real reaction, just be really honest. My videos aren't highly edited. Right, obviously, open it up, user guide, and Centauri Carbon 3D printer manual. That's what you get. Some foam, some more foam, glass lid. Let's not do that. Last time I did that when I broke it. I'll be good with that. Yeah, get out of the box. I've actually seen myself off buying this from Amazon. Balls. Could have saved myself 20 quid. Anyway, right, let's do the old out the box malarkey. Jesus, come on, come on, come on, come on, you know you want it. Oh, Jesus. Just out of interest, how heavy is that? Doesn't say how heavy it is. Right, something you all expect, plastic for days on these things. Again, so initially it's a decent chassis. Metal, which is good, we like metal. Glass and metal, again, which is good. Yeah. Ew. Get the tape off. It's, you know, it's not going to be... So, initial impressions are, it's pretty good. I mean, you've got an all metal chassis. Really is well packed. I'm assuming this is just the foam and the screen, but we'll find out. .256 build plate. So what I like about this, and the reason I bought this is, so you've got the textures and the smooth PI plate, but what I do like is it's interchangeable. I like the size just because it's interchangeable with all my other build plates from the Bambu, but not that I'd use a Bambu plate on it, but some of my textured ones, which is good. But yeah, I'm quite impressed, quite happy with this. And for a budget machine, yeah, for a machine that can print that temperature up to 360 degrees, 320 degrees, sorry, and it's higher temperature machine, you're not going to get much better for the money, I don't think. And this is not biased at all, because I've not even turned it on yet. Yeah, so it's pretty much, I think it's called a Cartesian, what's the word? Movement system. The X and Y is the X and Y. Ooh, that's horrible. That X and Y is obviously on the belt-driven system. Steel rods, belts, and then obviously 3 sets of lead screws, all Z motors, and probably if you took the bottom plate off, the belt setup would be just under the chassis. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pause the video. I'm gonna whip all the packaging off, and then we'll fix the screen, do the start up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that's all the packaging off. It's just the standard thing inside. Obviously, this is tool housing, tool head, and then that's got your cardboard on, so it's just clip your tie wraps and it's off. So let's have a look what's in the box. I really need to get that thing out of 7. What's in the box? Right, so we've got the box. Screen, cool. Power cable, cool. Ooh, rubber feet, that's cool. So you've got rubber feet, it's flash drive, really the world's smallest filament sample. Bunch of Allen keys, which is nice. Scraper blades, so I'm assuming on the memory stick there's going to be, you know, that's actually quite a that's a nice premium Elegoo flash drive. Right, so where are all your flipping sockets and such? Right, and you've obviously got, that was really stupid, wasn't it? Side mounted spool holder. When you do, if you get the Canva system and you get the Canva update, it's going to be 4 spool holders on the side, so that is going to actually give you, you know, widen it out a little bit, so you're going to need a bit more real estate for it. But I'm sure there may be community mods in the future for that. Canvas system issue you're going to have when it comes is you're going to lose your enclosed thing. So if you're going to be printing ASA, ABS, any like sort of carbon fibre things, you're going to need to find some sort of enclosure for it. Elegoo may in future release a top hat, so to speak, for it, but there'll be plenty of mods out, community mods out there already for this, I would imagine, by the time I get mine. So it'll be interesting to see, and if we can find one, we'll get one and we'll make it. So bonuses I like with this, spool holder on the side, again, filament run out sensor, again that's a PTFE filament run out sensor, PTFE tube to the top. It's direct drive extruder, which is a lot better for filament delivery. Hot end wise, they're pretty much the same as what the Bambu hot end would look like. I haven't actually got an old one to hand, but it's, I think, well, I know it's 2 I can't remember what the size is, Allen key bolts to it, so it's a little bit backdated compared to, you know, the quick release sort of ones we've got now with the H series and the X2D. A little bit antiquated, but it is what it is. And yeah, I'll stop waffling, we'll get the screen plugged in, turn it on, because this is what you're here for, isn't it? You're not here to listen to me waffle. Well, maybe you are. So the screen sits on the front again, in here. So you've got your two clips, and then it's your ribbon cable. I'm not a big fan of these ribbon cables, to be brutally honest. I always find them really fiddly to fix. I've got big sausage fingers, and I'm really not the most gentle of people with stuff. Ironically, I play with 3D printers. Okay, so that's all plugged in. What we'll do is we'll go for a fucking power on, and we'll make sure this works. Please have given me a good one at Elegoo. Right. Bosh. So I believe this would be, so boot up screen, zip, down here. I believe this is, I don't know if they did like a Gen 1 and Gen 2 of these. I think, so this is obviously going to be a Gen 2. What I like about it, touch screen on the front, USB on the front as well, absolutely ideal. Spool holder on the side, but I think for the money, you're not going to get, you know, you're going to struggle to get, oh, zoom out, Chris, I see my big ugly book. You're going to struggle to get anything better. So when it starts up, it's dead standard. You're just going to get your boot up screen. It's going to ask me your, this is where you post it. So you're greeted with select language, obviously English, because I'm English. And then obviously it's going to tell you to remove all your hex screws out of the actual chassis, so you can do the homing sequence. We'll do all that very shortly, and then we will come back and do that, because I forgot. Okay, so now the screws are out. Obviously gives you ensure there's no foreign objects in the chamber. Nope, none in there. Start self-check. Right, this is going to run through its self-check, and that's it just flashing up fan-wise. So what we're going to do, I'll come back once it's done all its bits, and then we'll just talk about it, and we'll get... So this is interesting. It's actually just hung on its input shaping. Like, you know, when a computer hangs and does nothing, it's done that, look. Going down. Oh, hang on, tilt it. If I get the camera angle right, it'll be good, right? Oh, it's been stuck on that input shaping now for about 15-20 minutes and it's doing nothing. So second time's a charm. It's actually done it now. So you are greeted with just the menu really. So let's have a quick look what's on the USB drive. Why does that go on like that? There we go. See what's on the USB drive, and we'll take it from there. We'll get some filament loaded into it. Let's have a look then. So you get a plethora, so obviously you get the standard benchy model, so cover holder, Eiffel Tower, yeah. Then on the memory card, you've got another plethora. It's just a copy of the files basically. So what we'll do is well, I'll show you now rather than me waffle on. So, that's the sets of files you get on the Buddha and all that sort of, on the USB drive. If you compress it, it feels a bit off. This 3D models. Centauri Carbon Mini, that's the poop chute. So yeah, fairly impressed. Excuse me, fairly impressed with the quality so far. I'm going to get some filament loaded. We'll rattle the bench up. So in all fairness, that's it now finished. Let's get it off the printer. Let's have a look at it. Show you it while it's on the printer. There it is. So it's a bit of summer. So it's obviously got black filament in. I'm guessing Elegoo test these before they ship out. I'd really be interested in. So overall, so it's in like I've done it in just a green filament, so you can see the layer lines and things. But do you know what? First print, it's pretty clean, to be fair. It's pretty clean. So and that was in 15 minutes. So yeah, 15-minute benching, not bad. Yeah, so overall though, print quality is good. Initial impressions of the Centauri Carbon's actually pretty good, and for the budget, it's oh, wrong button. And for the price, you can't mock it. It's £239 on Elegoo website, 254 on Amazon. Not sure what it is on eBay. Overall though, pretty impressed with it. Worth your money, definitely. I'm going to put this through its paces. Obviously we'll do some changes to it because it's just really boring. But yeah, overall, fairly impressed. So yeah, definitely worth a look at. I'll leave a link in the description. I get nothing from it. Definitely worth, you know, investing, especially if you want to get into the hobby. This is a great entry level. I'm intrigued to see what the canvas system's going to look like with it. So that'll be interesting to look at. But yeah, I'm going to get this on my Wi-Fi and all that sort of good stuff, and then we'll have a play around the Orca slice profiles. But obviously that's a pre-sliced benchy for the printer for testing. But yeah, happy with that. Decent printer for what I can initially, from what I've seen. Comparing it to obviously the rest of the fleet, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But it's nice, it's enclosed, more exotic materials, decent hot end. But yeah, definitely worth a look. So guys, if this has been useful for you and you feel like you've got some benefit, please hit me up with the subscribe button and hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think of the printer, let me know what you think of the videos, and if there's anything you want to see me change, all that sort of good stuff. But anyway guys, peace out, catch you next one.